Guess who's back? Back again. I did this intro once already. At least I think. Well, it's me, my Tyler, and we are on the fast track. Two more SmackDowns technically. This one's already booked, but one more SmackDown to book, one more Raw to go, and it's Wrestle fucking Mania. The show of shows. The showcase of the Immortals. The 30th of its kind. WrestleMania. And what a stacked card this is. You know, and we're showcasing some of that stacked card tonight. As, is there a reason I had Sin Cara and Drew? Okay, I think Plant. Oh, yeah, the Plant. That was supposed to be something, but that changed. Tonight, we have a showcase as we have The Undertaker will be here to address John Cena in his match. Streak versus, well, nothing's on the line for John Cena, but, well, I guess you could say his overall legacy. John Cena has, kind of done what he's done, and he wants to become the ultimate pro wrestling legend. And what better way to do that than to break the streak? Zack Ryder, our world heavyweight champion, the ultimate fucking champ, trying to prove he's not just a fluke, takes on Money in the Bank contestant Alberto Del Rio. This was announced on Twitter, and Del Rio talks about, how he's going to not only beat the champion, but use that momentum, that insane momentum that would grant him, to go on to win Money in the Bank. And after all this is said and done, our real opener of the show comes up as Sheamus comes out to confront Batista. These two men will challenge Zack Ryder for his World Heavyweight title in a triple threat at WrestleMania. With Batista's like, bro, what the fuck was that about? And Sheamus is like, look, I thought about it, and you know what? I think you're right. We should team against Zack Ryder. And Batista's like, are you actually fucking idiot? You kicked me right inside the head. And you know what? That made me realize something more. I hate small people for some reason. Because apparently, someone who's small can't be athletic and good at wrestling. I'm definitely good at wrestling at like 40 whatever fucking years old I am. I'm definitely getting great ratings. But, you're the bigger target, so I should be fighting you. And you proved that. And he's like, look, I'll talk with you in the back later. I want to discuss this strategy. At the end of the day, yes, you're right. It will be us two. But we got to make sure that Zack Ryder fella doesn't keep the World Heavyweight Championship. That's a disgrace to the championship. Utter just insulting, if you will. And that ends off that segment. As we open up with a showcase between Goldust, two men trying to get momentum back. Goldust after that harrowing loss to not Mark Henry. He does lose to Mark Henry, though, to Bray Wyatt, and Mark Henry has just kind of been on a bad slump. Takes him out with a bear hug submission. Quick work of the poor old Goldust. Goldust is at this point just kind of getting up in there. Can't really go too long in the ring. He had a good run, but, his time is up, basically, especially, at least according to the game. When we transfer the game, I'm not sure how this will work, but we'll just have to see. But Mark Henry puts him out to pasture in 12:50 with a bear hug. And then after that, we are in Colorado, so Miami Vices, who will be taking part in that matchup, and the great performances by these two especially, will be in that massive tag team match at WrestleMania. They go there and they face some local stoners, who they beat in 7:44 with the Stronghold. After this, both the tag team champions talk about how, Roderick Strong, Trent Beretta, fantastic, great work. They're awesome. But Mania just is not set in stone for them. It's just not going to happen. Because you see, it is their time. It is their moment on the stage of WrestleMania where they can truly redeem themselves. The finale of the redemption arc, as it says there. Dolph Ziggler has had a terrible, terrible year from WrestleMania. He almost main evented the show. He won the Royal Rumble, lost to Christian. He then won the title because of John Cena, who then beat him less than 3 weeks later. He punked him out, made him look like a jackass. Ted DiBiase Jr. won the IC title, lost it to Daniel Bryan the next month, didn't even defend it once. And he's tried to go up against John Cena, and that came up short. But now John Cena's gone. He's out of the picture. And they found each other, and they're going to go the distance. They are these tag champions because they put in the effort. And at Mania, they're going to take on 4 guys. This isn't just your standard high spot. They know what there is. They're here to steal the show. And of course they are going to steal the show. But what's more important is that when they go out there, they're going to show the world that they were wrong to look down upon them. They were wrong to look at them sideways. They are the tag team champions. And they are finally going to get the well-deserved redemption. After this, we cut to Bray Wyatt in the Wyatt compound little promo area. And he's laughing. He's like, Steve Austin. Many mortal men would say that they're honored to face an old god of such legend. There is no legendary man than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin, you have served yourself to me on a platter. And there's something about your little rah-rah speech last week that caught my eye. It reminded me of something Sister Abigail taught me. You said that your family, your friends, they all told you not to take this match. They were afraid for your health. Well, they should be, but they aren't, Austin. You have no friends. You have no family. You've been well documented as a family man, I could just say that. And as for your friends, well, this ain't a business, this is life to me. Sister Abigail taught me that people will use you, feed off you like a snake. Fitting, wouldn't you say? For you, Mr. Rattlesnake, you have no friends. They using you, strangling you, much like a rattlesnake would. Sucking you dry, and they did. And now you have nothing left to give. They tell you not to wrestle, not for your health, but because of how embarrassing it will be, and how they will gain nothing in return. At WrestleMania, I will become the new face of fear by taking out one of the oldest gods known to man. And Nietzsche will finally be proven right, when for the WWE, God will be good as dead. And that's that little promo. They're hyping up. Stone Cold Steve Austin returns to wrestling one last time to lace up the boots, to go head-to-head with the monster Bray Wyatt. In the 83 B+, Samoa Joe and Jack Swagger, 2 men who will challenge for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, go toe-to-toe. Samoa Joe picking up Jack Swagger with the Muscle Buster, killing him. Hopefully he never hits Tyson Kidd with that move in 1854. And yeah, pretty good segment. And then after that, we see Colt Cabana. He's standing with Katie Lee and the returning Gail Kim, just chatting. And Katie Lee is like, Colt, last time we talked, well, I didn't talk, I just kind of screeched at you. You're a pretty chill dude. That's really up. And, I'm sorry for screaming at you. And Colt's like, no, that's okay, Most women, when they see me, scream at me like that anyway. And then Rey comes in. And he's like, have you guys seen El Helio to Rey Mysterio? Colt's like, I think he's got a match coming up soon. But, did you see what he did on Raw? Like, he took over someone's match. Like, I bet if you were to check a game stat, he would be indeed a SmackDown superstar, so it's odd that he would even be able to do that, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, Rey. Yeah. But, hey, you really need to control your son down. And he's like, he's not my son. And Colt's like, El Helio. The Helio de Rey Mysterio. The son of Rey Mysterio. And Rey's like, I never thought about that. I don't know why he's calling himself that. Like, I get it, but it's still very odd. Like I don't even know his mother. I don't think the family knows his mother. And then they all turn their eyes towards Gail Kim, who just gave birth, and Gail Kim's like, I just gave birth to it. I think it was a daughter. How would I be his mother? And they all look back at each other, and Colt's like, you know what, that was my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. And Colt just heads out, and the other 3 are just left confused. Colt Cabana leaving a trail of tears in his wake as he just Just stupid shit on his way to his first WrestleMania. Speaking of that match, we have El Helio de Rey Mysterio taking on Bo Dallas. And the really thing with El Helio is wrestling. And by the way, he has improved leaps and bounds in terms of pop. I don't know what the hell happened. I have been spamming him on Superstars, so that probably has something to do with it. He wrestles Bo Dallas normally, but Hunico is the one to really come in and kind of interfere up in this grill. Like, he just does all this, like, kind of heelish shit, and El Helio doesn't object to it, but he doesn't like it either. But he does hit the West Coast Pop 619, showboating, towards Rey Mysterio. It's clear that he doesn't really care for Bo Dallas. He doesn't want Bo Dallas to get hurt. He's more in it to face Rey Mysterio because he believes Rey Mysterio genuinely, screwed the family name. And after that, out comes, we go from a young rookie to a legend in the business, the Undertaker. Undertaker comes out, and it's like your old school Undertaker. Say what you will about the Undertaker, and I know he's definitely had a career renaissance with that Boneyard match. Although I'm not gonna say hot take because it's not like fact. Like, I could totally see why I liked the Boneyard match out of kayfabe, but I think the ending, like near the end, was where it just got kind of long. Like the part where he's just grabbing AJ, like the "Don't bury me" line is great. But the fact that he, like, grabs him and, like, fondles him for, like, 5 minutes was really, I thought, just could have been cut. It's mainly an editing standpoint. I'm nitpicking because I'm an editor. Not that you would tell, like, from there, but, like, I genuinely do believe I have good editing traits. I've done stuff like small projects for films and stuff, and I just would have had done it differently. But whatever, we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about, this is what say what you will. This is an Undertaker entrance. And Undertaker entrances are fucking awesome. The crowd stand on their feet. They don't cheer. They just take it in. Like, kids will remember the first time. Like, some of these kids are the first time seeing this man, and they will never forget it, even at this age. He comes out, and he gets in the ring. Once all the theatrics are done, he picks up the mic, and it's very short, very simple. Just talks about, he says, John Cena, boy, because he likes to say boy a lot. You built a legacy already. I was there with you. I may have been in different clothes. You may have been in different clothes, but you built a legacy, son. Something that I've seen happen time and time again, but yours was special. Now, I know many people may not have liked it, but you put your heart and soul into this wrestling business to make it the best example. But now you threw that all away. You threw that all away. Because why? Because an old man from Samoa beat you fair and square, and you just couldn't handle it. Well, I think it's safe to say that at WrestleMania, another old man's gonna beat you, but this time, you're not gonna change yourself. You're not gonna be different. You're just gonna be the same old John Cena. The streak will continue. I will live on. And I will destroy this new legacy you've tried to cut out. You will rest in peace. So I can't really do Undertaker, so I tried my best. But yeah, Undertaker just like, I'm gonna beat your ass at WrestleMania, and the streak's gonna go forward. What else does he really have to say? Like, he's not gonna be intimidated by this guy with this hoodie and this lead pipe. I mean, he's been the guy with the hoodie and the lead pipe, basically, as American Badass Undertaker, as he alluded to before. I think you got to consider that in John Cena's game plans. John Cena scares the shit out of people right now. This John Cena, he's fucking crazy. But Undertaker doesn't really give a shit. He's just gonna fucking just eat his asshole out of WrestleMania. But can John Cena that ruthless aggression? Because John Cena has been a great wrestler in this series. Can that overcome the odds? Can he put away the dead man? We'll just have to find out. In a 96 A-star match, Zack Ryder defeats Alberto Del Rio, proving he is not just a fluke champion. He hits him with the Rough Rider. During this match, though, Sheamus and Batista run in, and this is at the end of the match. Basically after he gets the pinfall, and as soon as the match starts, they're just beating the fuck out of him. They just go right to town. And real quick, I just want to check. If no, I think it's because WWE. I think booking decisions really don't affect that kind of stuff. But 96 A-Star is great for these two, especially they have good chemistry. But Zack is pretty fucking good at this point, and Alberto is too. I'm not a big Alberto fan, but in the series he's done pretty good. And after this, Sheamus and Batista just working over John. It looks like they have an alliance. Sheamus is kind of leading the charge, like, Batista, you do this. Batista bomb, bro kick, and goes for another Batista bomb, and Batista just kicks Sheamus right in the cock. Like, he hits the Dolph Ziggler Otis just right up the penis hole. He just destroys his balls. And then massive Batista bomb. Batista just looks... He just gets right into Sheamus's face. He's almost like knocked out because he just that kick to the nuts in the Batista bomb is just like, you are an idiot, and that's why I'm gonna win. Batista walks away. The champion and one of the challengers just dead set for just laying in the ring. But we don't end SmackDown there. Because we have an important announcement from Shane McMahon, and he goes, I have some news. As you know, I own a minimum 1% of the company of WWE, but things have changed. I cannot say what will happen, but Triple H has accepted a match for Monday Night Raw. And as you know, he can no longer be the CEO of WWE. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Triple H has some kind of plan to reverse this. And of course, I understand. And even if I wanted to quickly write in that Triple H can't get that work done, I can't do that until he can officially just not be involved with anything in the company anymore, even with my 1%. But I don't know why he would do it. He'll have to explain himself most likely on Monday. But that's not my only announcement. You see, with this, in this chaos, I cannot be SmackDown general manager. I can't be Raw general manager. Raw has had no general manager since Survivor Series, and Shawn Michaels is doing fine, but he does intend to leave the position. He can't. His wife has told me she does not want that for him. He'll make appearances, but he cannot be in a position where he can be harmed in that way anymore. So I am making, with that 1%, a landmark WrestleMania match. We'll work on something for Raw later, but at the WrestleMania pre-show, we will have the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Now, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale is just a battle royal to commemorate the life of one of WWE's greatest giants, but for this year only, in its first iteration, to make it a true legacy-making moment. The winner of that match will become SmackDown General Manager. It's open to any member of the roster, from FCW down to the Developmental League to the Performance Center. If you think you got what it takes, call me up, and I will see you in that battle royal. If you think you can run this show, well, by God, you'll run it. There'll be more announcements on this news to come, but for now, that's all you need to know. And that's how we end SmackDown. And what amazing news. 94A, who cares? What amazing news. Not only has Triple H just kind of seemed to fucked himself, but for whatever reason, but the Andre the Giant Battle Royale is happening on the pre-show, of course. And whoever wins that is SmackDown General Manager. We are going to finally have some order restored. It's insane. And you know what? This has probably been one of my favorite SmackDowns. But I say that like every other show. It's like, oh, I liked this one because I say the same shit because I'm a fucking idiot. I really hope I can stop that during the Seavers save. Mainly because there'll probably be more shit to talk about. But all things considered, I loved booking this. Some of the promos were really great. I'm really getting into the spirit. I'm really hyped about WrestleMania. I'm so excited to see there. Remember, the WrestleMania pre-show will feature me and 64. We'll be talking about the matches as well as the matches happening on the pre-show itself. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see you guys there. We have one more Raw, one more SmackDown, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys then. Peace out.